Alright, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Got a quick one for you, a review for The End of Oak Street. Let's just get it right onto it, as I like to do on this channel, 3-minute reviews. And upon seeing this movie, I knew I had to make a video on this. I know I hardly do it, but for this movie, I had to bring it in. So, you know what? Let's just begin with the pros of this movie. If you haven't seen it yet, don't rush out to go see it. Is it worth seeing in theaters? A little bit. Not really. I'd just say stream it. That way you can fast forward if you need. But let me get into the details of what I mean by that. But spoiler free as well. Because listen, it isn't atrocious. It's just more so a disappointment. But that's just on my opinion and my part. Because look at Rotten Tomatoes. People are loving it. Critics are loving it. So what do I know, right? So with pros, the sound design in this movie is actually far great. It's really good. The score adds something to this film. The dinosaur bites, the different things that are going on. The sound design is pretty good. The dinosaurs have some great effects. They do look real. A lot of feathered dinosaurs, but they look great. They look like they could actually be existing. The acting from Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor, I mean, come on, they're two great actors, and this film really showcases why. Like, they can really hold a movie together. If they weren't in here, this movie would be so much worse, because you actually care about these two characters. And last but not least for me is, this movie has a nice fear factor in there. The whole situation is troublesome. It's not great to be in, and especially encountering dinosaurs as soon as you turn your corner and not knowing if you're ever going to get out of the situation alive. That is an amazing topic that they touch upon in this movie. And I feel like there are jump scares in here too. Some are better than others. A lot of the creature designs are just frightening, and it's a great way to depict dinosaurs in this type of situation, which I felt was great. But those are all the positives that I have to say. And now let's move on to the cons and the things that really bring down this movie for me. So for one, the story does lack. At the End of Oak Street, the trailers did promise something grand, something awesome, something cool, a blockbustery type of film. And you do feel sprinkles of that. But the story lacks. The characters suck. There really aren't characters that you root for or want them to succeed. If they get killed off, you really don't care. Especially the children, they are annoying. There is one in particular that is after the dog of the family, and man, you really just couldn't give any fucks about what the hell that's going on with that. Apart from that, the green screen is pretty obvious at times, and it really took me out of the movie, and it killed the illusion automatically for me. So I was just checking my watch, and to bring up time, the movie is so boring. It starts off pretty good. It's a little rocky, but then you're just going along, and it happens very quick what's going on transporting this family, and the introduction of dinosaurs happens real quick, but it just gets so boring. It gets so repetitive, and there's really nothing happening. This family does want to get out of here, but you really don't feel any intensity or anything going on. The dinosaurs have no weight either. They're just roaming around, and every time they stomp, it's like a human walking around. There's no trembles. It doesn't feel that realistic, and that just really kills the illusion as well. And last but not least, the resolution to this film, although it is great, it is a nice bow tie, a nice gift bow ending for this film. It just has plot holes, and it just feels like it came out of nowhere, and really like time really ran out for this movie. Or maybe they had multiple endings, an extended ending. Don't really know. It just felt way off. So all that to say, The End of Oak Street was a disappointment, a giant disappointment. I wasn't looking forward to this film that much, but just the concept of dinosaurs, Anne Hathaway, Evan McGregor, I mean, come on. That has the construction of being a great movie, and especially with a director at hand who previously did It Follows. I mean, yeah. But then again, bad script. Maybe a director that was not really for this type of film, but he did put in the fear factor, so maybe I stand wrong on that. But it's a movie that could have been so much better. Amazing concept, but it wasn't pulled off that well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure the review is over 3 minutes, but that's usually what happens with these reviews. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on The End of Oak Street, because I know I might be on the outlier end of this movie, but I just want to hear your thoughts. Why do you think it was good? Why do you think it was bad? And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.